Welcome, I'm Bill Wake. We're here working on the SortTables data viewer, and I think we'll look at open, save, and cancel today. If we get that finished, I don't know, it's kind of a good stopping point. I haven't decided what we'll do next week, if it's a new project in SortTables or something else, so we'll see. All right, so the thing we did end of the day, and I don't know, I played with it a little bit maybe, but we put the error message that used to be up at the top by the database, we put it down here next to the buttons. And I think it originally was by the database because the first messages were like, you got to select a real database and that's not a database and stuff like that. So when we switched to this drop down and just select the ones that are there, the message didn't really need to be up by the database part per se. So I think we made a good move. I don't remember if I took this back out. Let's see, that's got to be in database view. Yeah, it looks like I did. Okay, so, but the three things we need to do, well, let's see. One is cancel doesn't cancel. So let's get rid of our messages. And if you say cancel, oh, maybe it is. No, it didn't. Okay, yeah. It's there, you know, it ran. So that's not right. Okay, so let's see, what do we have for, okay, make cancel not open anything. That's a good first task. All right, and that's going to take us back to the UI kit side. So the way this app is, it's old. Swift UI was out, but not super functional. And in particular, I still can't get a good table object that I can manipulate like this one. So I built it with UIKit, and the new screen we've been working on, the query configuration, that's Swift UI, but this was UIKit. And when you call between UIKit and Swift UI, there's a routine that gets involved. And let's see, I don't remember the name of it. We haven't mentioned it in a while. Okay, make sure my video is running. Good. Okay. All right, let's see. Well, I guess it's whoever calls database view. Yeah, database config controller, I think. Well, that's not, oh, I see. UI hosting controller, and then, okay, completion handler, database view. Call super init. I don't know this part. I was thinking this table controller. I think that's okay. That's the thing that calls database view that we care about. Yeah, this thing is built assuming a view. So it's a little dance to get from UIKit outside to something that knows Swift UI. We got a root database view and a completion handler. Okay, now he's still in the UIKit world talking about controllers. But I think this UI hosting controller is the component that actually does it actually is willing to contain a Swift UI view. Okay, so I don't know the right place for this. Completion handler equals completion. So he has the completion handler. He calls init with the coder. Oh, calls the superclass. Okay. And it knows the decoder and it knows the root view. Okay, which is our database view. Okay, so I think maybe table controller can be the one. All right. So I think what has to happen is I think we need a piece of state that tells us in the completion handler, like we just say, open the database, you know, whatever stuff they gave us. But I think we're going to need to look at the state and decide if we should continue. And I think the bridge, let's see, where's database selection? I'm guessing that's our bridge class. Yeah, okay. All right, so I think this can probably have the state. Let's see, where did he? Okay, I gotta close that. Let's get table controller. Okay. Database controller selection. All right, so how does this gets the database view? Well, maybe we need to pass something to the database view. Or keep the state in the bridge. Oh, I think if we make it a published field in the bridge, yeah, we should be able to get to it. Okay. So I don't think should database be selection be cleared by the cancel button. I don't know if you've got something open and you start to open and you hit cancel. I don't think you should really open. Whoops, I just did. But yeah, I don't think you should really open. I think you should leave up whatever you had. So I think if we give this thing the state, published var did cancel is true. So this is sort of which way we're going to put it, right? I think I'm going to say we'll assume you canceled unless you didn't. Is that going to work? That means open and save have to do their canceling. Have to cancel the cancel, if I can say it that way. We may flip the logic, but I think putting this state here will give us access to it in here. Okay, and then, well, maybe it did not cancel. Should open is false. Okay, so now if should open, that can't be right. Oh, bridge. If database selection says we should open, this one's the one that's off then. Okay. Only then do we open this, and I'm going to start it out false. Let's make sure this actually works, that no matter what I do, it doesn't open. All right, let's run. So I should still be able to open the dialog. But if I fix the errors, okay, and I say just open, it's going to cancel. It's not going to open. We're left where we were. I think that's good. All right, so now I'm saying if you're a button that thinks you should open, you better say that. All right, so database view, then cancel button just does nothing. Cancel, he dismisses the window, and that's it. Now, save and open. Wait, what? I guess everything is set up so that the database selection is ready in the bridge if you're supposed to open. So the thing we need to do then is say should open equals true. Will it find it? No. What do we get past? We get the bridge. Okay. Now, these both look the same for now. I'm not sure if that's... Yeah. It's an awkward dialogue. Okay, so let's run it. We'll make sure it does open now. So the save and open, I think I picked the wrong buttons, really. I think I should have a separate save. And if you say open and you haven't hit save, then we should ask you if you want to save. Okay, so cancel should leave me where I was. Create a query just open should open with the person table. And then I don't know if these... I'm not quite sure we've cleared out all the state just right, but if I do this and this, and if I do save and open, I don't know what'll happen. Okay. Yeah. Again, it just follows through. So database view selection. Okay. All right. So I think that does the core just mechanics of should you open or not. But there's more work you should be doing here, and we'll straighten that all out. So let's commit this. Wrong focus. Okay. So make cancel button work, make save and open work if they explicitly set should open. All right. And that comes off here. This was open, save, and cancel. All right. Offer to save before opening. Make open and save just work differently from each other. Yeah, I think what we should be doing is I think we should have a save button. Yeah. So what I think should really happen to be a little more normal is there's a cancel button. Let's get it visible. I think there should be a save button. And that button should pop up a dialog with this in it. And then there should be an open button. Or maybe it's run query. I don't know. But this title should probably change. Whoops. Oh. Create query. Yeah, I think it's run query. Okay, so let's see. I want to change this to run query. And is there some state that needs to be cleared when selecting cancel? No, I don't think so because, maybe. Well, I think if you've hit save and open, it'll set them. But yeah, let's see. We did an open because we can see the different form there. So if I cancel now, does it cancel? Well, I think it did. Let's try again. No, maybe something's wrong. Maybe it's running that whole giant query. Yeah, I think it is. So the worst is cancel doing that wrong. Let's see. So I think your point is we should be canceling explicitly here. Here. Okay. Yeah. Because I think, let's see, go back to here. I don't know when this, I guess I don't remember the life cycle of this enough. I know it creates the data selection bridge. And then where's that other controller thing? Man, this is a big file too. Database view. Okay. Yeah, database config controller with database selection. I think that creates a new no, somebody created a new database view. Who was that? Was that this thing? Here, this thing. Okay, configure database view. Passes database view with database selection. Well, I don't know. There may be more stuff that should be cleared. I think it's let me put it down here. How do we reset database selection in face of opening or canceling? Okay, I'm going to leave that behind, but we'll make sure we address it more thoroughly. Offer to save before opening or switching. Okay, so I think what that's telling me is I want a save button where am I? Database view. Okay, there's the open, save. Right. I'm going to put a new button in, and we'll eventually take that one out. Okay, bridge should open equals true. This is cancel should be false. No wonder it opened anyway. Oh. Okay, and I want this to just be save. All right, and then this text needs to go in the localization. Huh. How weird is that? The other day it was all in this fancy interface, and now it's not. Config database, save. I've done something to it, I guess. I don't know what extraction state manual is. English state translated. Value is save. Maybe it's save query. Want to be explicit. All right, and then where's configure database? Right, this should be create query. I guess I'm okay with the name still. You shouldn't need to change that too much. All right. And then back here, here's the save button. I don't think he's going to affect the state of this. Okay. Now, I'm not quite clear what happens because this is popping up as a sort of dialogue, and then we want something appearing on top of this. Okay, so I should not restrict save to... Maybe I should. If you have errors, I don't want to save it. Okay. Well, now that should be an error, and it's not. Oh, database view save. What? Database view space dash space save. Oh. Oh, I thought I put that in there. Okay. All right, so it should say create query on top. Good. And now it says save. All right. What? Oh, that's not the order here. Okay, so I got save, then open. Okay. All right, so my claim is save and open should go away. Just open should be run query. And I don't think I'm going to track if you've made any changes. Is that right? Well, I don't think I am. Maybe I should. I'm going to always give you the option. I might keep track of whether you did save. But if you saved and then changed it, I don't think I would know. We don't have a version number or anything. All right, let's get the save dialog working and make sure that can actually go. And let me change this just open. Okay. They're starting to diverge a little. All right, so let's try and can we pop up a dialog? I don't think we should dismiss. I think the way is that. So we create some state. And then down here, oops, on alert, just alert. Use title is presented, presenting actions. Title is presented actions. What do they ask you when you try and if you close without saving? I guess they ask you nothing in text edit. Okay, I guess that leaves it to us then. This is, I guess, alert should save. Okay, and I don't know if I can just like magic. Convert to Chinese, yes, but throw it in my localization file. I don't see anything. No, okay. Is presented is dollar do save, and then the action. Something that results in a view. Okay. Well, that's going to be kind of what we had up here. And maybe we pull it out. I'll give you that. Save configuration view. Okay, I guess that's this. I can't assign that in a view. Maybe it takes care of it. Okay, well, let's see what this does. I'm hoping it pops up this little section, the contents of it. And we'll probably need some buttons. Okay. Huh. That is not very helpful. Yeah, that's what I was hoping was, well, I mean, I think what it did is it took the button. Well, now I can't even get out of it. I think it took the two buttons, but it didn't take the dialogue that I think is probably in there. Save config. File name is empty return. File name is the variable for that. Okay. So that's what you're typing in here. Is that in the main body? Yeah, there's a text field. Okay, so maybe I'm doing the wrong interaction mode. I mean, alerts, I know they can have like, yes, no, cancel kind of things. Oh yeah, here's a good alert is presented. You can have a button. You can have a bunch of buttons and a message. I guess the title is the message. Yeah. Oh. Messages. Where's... Oh, old style. Okay. Okay. Now this is presented alert. Okay. Maybe I should be doing something besides an alert. Let's see what Apple says alerts for. There's really no view presenting data. May reorder the button. Okay. Only unstyled text is supported. Okay. Other type of view results in content omitted. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So this is not an alert situation. This is more like opening a new view. I don't know how they do things these days. It's different. We had that table selection stuff. Oops, not table selection. Table. Is my query still on that? Table controller. And then this puts the UI hosting controller in. This is more like when you put a view, like when you have the stack of views, I think we want to just stack another whole view on top. I'm not sure. On top of a UI host controller. Okay, we do that. Right, that's done on the Swift UI kit side. I don't think this is the way you do it these days. Private API. No. Let's see. Swift UI navigation stack. I think this is the guy that's... Yeah, present additional root views over the root view. Okay, so navigation destination is park details. And I think we have to have a stack somewhere. By default, a stack keeps track of this. You can share by initializing it with a binding to a collection of data values. I don't know. The list acts as the root view and deploys present. Selecting a navigation link adds park details to the stack and covers the list. Navigating back removes the detail view. So is this navigation link? Is that my button? Park.self. Excuse me. And those are parks. Can I use a picker? No, sounds like somebody's trying. Well, I think in a way, maybe I can use a kind of picker, although I don't know. Create a document picker view controller. But I think for the button to bring up that entry, although maybe that doesn't need to. I mean, it could be that you hit save and it shows a little section here that lets you do that and then hides it, which looks almost exactly like this. But I don't want the button. Well, No, it's a little weird. I mean, a document picker sounds like a good thing if it lets you create a new one. Let me maybe look a little further. Okay, a straight up picker is not going to do it. Is there a document picker? I don't think I'm really a document app. I can see a resemblance. UI document picker view controller. iOS, not on Mac OS. Open a document, export a local document, select a destination, moves the document. Edit in place. This is not quite right. Open a document. See, this is better for our database. Maybe should be using that. Open and move. I mean, it sounds like I can't create one. I don't think I'm going the right way there. Yeah. Maybe a confirmation or custom. Button. Confirmation dialog. Button, yes. Can I put other stuff on it? Title is presented, title visibility and actions. Yeah, I don't see I get any chance to use the view. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything but buttons in this. I don't know if there's... Well, there's a lot of... Looking for anything with what's presenting. Well, presenting sounds like it's only view. Source of truth. You get this data to populate fields of comment. Yeah, populating fields doesn't sound like creating fields. Input new file button. Yeah, usually I think of a dialogue on Mac or whatever. I think I can put anything I want in it. You know, lots of tools or components. Certainly text fields. No, I don't think confirmation dialog. I think it really is just a message. Well, of these so far, the navigation stack is kind of the promising one. Hey, Tukes, welcome. We're trying to figure out how to do a save dialogue in a good way, in a better way than we do today. Because today we just have stuff at the bottom, and if you think about it, you'll fill it in. I want to change to a save button that pops up something like this, and as you know, save and cancel, or cancel and save, and you know, does its job and disappears. We tried alert, and we're looking at configuration dialog, and it doesn't look quite right. I don't know if there's a, like you say, maybe there's a custom dialog. Recipes, okay. Well, they're just doing text and buttons again. I don't know if he allows anything in there. Wrap it in a Z-stack and display it. Okay, well, that's points for cleverness. All right, I guess we're talking about a navigation stack. We'll see. I don't know if I've used, this is the new approach. They just give you an array, and you can fill it up however you want with sort of the stack of places you visited. If you said, I want to cancel 2 levels, you can physically manipulate that stack, and then the views will follow behind and do what you say, because it's like the source of truth for the view. Oh, sorry. I'm losing everything here. I want this. Back. No. Is that the one we looked at? No. Navigation stack, that's what it was. Okay, so I think what's going to happen is, I don't know, it has to be in a navigation stack. You provide a navigation link with some value that's going to go on the stack object that's a state. And then you make that the destination. That's the type of this thing. And there's the actual value. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, I missed. Did you find switch UI check on you? Okay. Well, we can do that. It's kind of weird to go back and forth between the 2 kits. Yeah, I'm giving it the most minimal consideration. I'm assuming some stuff on the Mac desktop is just going to have to be a different approach if I want to do it native. For example, like on iOS, you can only pick files from your Documents folder, and you're very restricted. In macOS, you traditionally have a much more general file picker, and there are definitely components across SwiftUI that some of them are available in Mac or iOS exclusively, not the other. Can I add a text input button in a button? That's a possibility, I guess. I do think this is kind of the right thing, though. I mean, it's like, well, I don't know. Any on an iOS apps, lots of times you have ones where you have like settings. You select some entry, you navigate into a screen. It's got a little back arrow up top. You can navigate into another one and another one, and still go back and get back to your settings. This is that kind of interface. Yeah, it doesn't really quite sound. It's not quite right. Custom dialog Swift UI. We only looked at one possible there. Modal presentations. Okay, that sounds like it. Draw attention to an important task, like an alert. Oh, popover or a sheet. Yeah. Okay, take a view modifier. Binding to the condition, fine. A sheet, cover, or popover. Provide the sheet when it's true. Full screen cover. Yeah. Popover. What's a popover versus a sheet? But I think we're making progress. Whoops. Popovers show us floating. Well, that seems promising. Your content. Okay, so this is popover as presented. Let's try that. Database view. Well, it's doable to do this UI kit inside, but it's just like you got to worry about how do you pass the state from one to the other and all that stuff. So I just kind of, I don't know. I have done UI kit stuff. Actually, I started. I worked on Next systems back when, and all the UI kit stuff kind of evolved out of that. The builder, the interface builder, and all that stuff. But I'm a lot happier with the Swift UI. I don't know. I spent so much time fighting, like trying to get layouts that would work on arbitrary screens and all that stuff. Just felt so much harder there. But I don't know. It's got its good sides, and it's got components that aren't in Swift UI yet. So it's not like you can escape it. I mean, the grid I have in the background there. This table component, the Swift UI one is not up to this stuff yet. It's sort of got the pieces, but it's not really implemented. There's information available to read, but you can't control it in the same way you can with the this component is built on top of the UI kit one, but yeah. All right, so let's see. Alert. Let's try popover. Is presented arrow edge content. Item binding. I guess it doesn't need a menu. What was the deal again? Is presented attachment anchor, whatever that is. Arrow edge and content. Well, I don't know if these grayed out ones are just optional. Identifiable, goes to view, goes to view. I don't quite know what that means. Oh, this is the popover itself, and this is the view you want inside. I don't know if we care about an identifiable. All right. Popover is presented in configuration. Okay, let's try this. So this looks like it pops up a little sheet. Oops. Oh, I forgot to do that. I'm sorry. Oh, I know I have a note here somewhere telling me to do it. Let's see. It was the emotes. Maybe when we take our break, I'll have a minute. Okay. Popover. Should be running that. And make it legit and save. Well, that's something. I think maybe sheet might be the better choice, but is presented content. That sounds like it. Okay. Oops. Oh, okay. Well, I don't mind a sheet because I think the sheet's going to take over lots of the screen, which is what I want in a save dialog because I don't want you fooling around back there. Yeah. Oh yeah. This we can work with. Okay. So, right. So I think save configuration view, it's going to have that, and then the save button's going to move down. I don't know why it's grayed out. Huh? Oh, I see. It's grayed out because I haven't typed anything. I don't know what this is. All right. I don't know. These yellow ones tend to be weird simulator errors, but we'll see. Okay, so let's focus on this thing. I'm going to move forward. Now, we can revert if we need to. Let's go back here. Where was that save? Okay, I don't think I added it yet. All right, so I guess we just need a save and a cancel. Oh, yeah, it's too easy to type emojis to restrict that. I'm not sure what the problem is, unless people are just coming in with 100 weird emoji faces and stuff. All right. So where do I go? Save configuration view. Okay. So I don't know, maybe I duplicate this. I guess if this doesn't work, we're reverting, and that's the breaks. All right, we're given a database selection. We have a file name. We track whether we have an error message. Allow overwrite. Okay, that's our toggle. Okay. If file name is empty, return. All right, so I want to get this button. That's my text field. That's my button. Okay. All right, so I'll take this down. I don't think I'll need this spacer, or maybe I need it front and back. Okay. Yeah, maybe some padding too, looks like. All right, so there's the text field. There's the toggle. That should be right underneath there. I don't know that we need the spacer. And then a spacer. And then I'm going to say there should be an H stack with two buttons. One's cancel. I think I can just do that. With a view. Probably some sort of cancel. Oh, there's no dismiss. Database view cancel. Oh, I'm back to this again. I was in XML for a while. Okay. Wow, what file am I in? Okay, I'm going back. I'm gonna move this all the way over. Close to the right. We'll catch them later. Okay. So dismiss is not it. Okay, we'll have to figure out how to close a sheet. Cancel. And then after this, we want some vertical space. And I probably want some on top of this too. Okay. And I did not make this previewable. I may regret it. Right. Okay, let's get to that dialogue. You say save. Okay, that's That's better. Let's see. We don't want. Well, I want this all pretty close. Okay, so the vertical spacer, getting it in the middle, that feels fine. I'll put a title up there, but I don't need this spacer. Let's call it save query. Okay, and we had to left justify him at some point, but okay. So the spacer goes up here. Yeah, it's amazing how much Apple monitors, right? Okay, text HStack for that. Take out this spacer for the first toggle. And then a little spacer. I don't know. This is more like. Let's just put a blank text for a moment here. And cancel and save. I need some formatting on those for sure. Okay, and they should be. Let's try this. So I want to get it more compressed to the middle of things vertically. And yeah, Spring is definitely a big container. Hey, I don't know if you're following Ted Young, but do I have him on here? He should be on my followed list somewhere. It's Jitter Ted. But if you're doing Java stuff, he's a great guy to follow for that. He'll give you good stuff on. I think they're working on a Spring Boot project right now, and he's good on hexagonal stuff. Yeah. See, I suggested that too, but I mean, IntelliJ is fine on a Mac, you know? Okay, let's get this up. Create query. Save query. Okay. Yeah, we can make this work. All right. So we had styling on our buttons on the other screen, so hopefully we've made that a thing we can pull over. Stack allow override. Okay, let's put this HStack. Well, I want this to... No, I want padding. Now this, I know I should, well, I really should just put it on this whole button. Okay, and that'll be somewhat better. I think we're just paying their salaries. Okay, let's... I don't like that title look. Headline? I think I can just do this. I guess the text on that I can improve. I got lower right. Okay, fine. Padding. All right. And let's open up database view. These buttons have a look I like better. Well, this, oh, bordered, prominent, and bordered. I wonder if I can take this spacer out. But this is getting there. It's still a little off. Weird. I put 40 on this and 40 on that. Okay. Okay, and then when this is there, that button gets prominent. That's good. All right, if it works. Oh, and I want to turn off spell checking. Where's that? Auto capitalization. Spell checking. Disable autocorrection. Okay. Oh, I did that already. So why is it suggesting stuff down here? Autocorrection. Well, no, I don't think that's doing it. Okay. All right. Well, I can live with that. Yeah, I mean, this seems like that's what they're saying it would be. Let me try again. Predictive text for a text field. Seems like it is now possible. Disable autocorrection. Deprecated. New modifiers autocorrection disabled. I don't want to do that. Disable autocorrection true, yes. I need to set the alphabet. Whoops. Keyboard type ASCII capable. Keyboard type. Well, let's see what they suggest. Yeah, I guess that's probably the one. Let's make sure. Too bad there's not a file name one. Not enough text fields use this either, I think. Okay, I guess ASCII capable. If it works. Yeah, we've got autocorrection off. Several answers seem to imply that we'd get rid of this bottom thing with the keyboard explanation. Well, that does seem to do it. Okay. Cancel. Right, we don't have any buttons. All right. Oh. Swift UI, how to dismiss a sheet. Now, I think you can just click on the background and it goes away, but I want to do it programmatically. Dismiss a sheet. Item undismiss. Well, there we're doing it. We're not in the same view. I think they're just going to say pass some state in, right? Binding is presented. But we had to pass that state. Yes. Oh, which we have to have anyway. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Oh, whatever we called it. Should open, no. Save, do save. Well, I'm going to call it present save dialog. Okay. And then in here, let's rename this. It's going to put it in for me? No. Okay. And now my cancel button should be able to just say that, set that false. Save configure. Oh, this is going away. Let's just take it away. I think we're making progress good enough. And cancel should just go away. Good. And we're back to our main dialog. All right. I'm liking it. Okay. And this is, it's just so much view code. Button action save config. That should be up here somewhere. Save config. And then I've got to get close it. Present save equals false. Okay. Okay, let's give it a try for real. Now, I think the real work is in this database configuration.save. I don't know what that is, but we give it the selected database. Okay, so we got a query. Now, I haven't checked reading these in a while either, so I may be regretting it. show me the people's names. We say save. Let's save it to save 01-18 dot query, whatever. Where I don't know if my typing is getting sloppy or if more keys are going, but I got a bad feeling. All right, so I should be able to cancel this. We did cancel before, so I don't think it's a problem. And let's do save. I was query dash 0118 dot query. All right, and then I'm going to cancel this, but I've saved it, so it's okay. Hopefully. I'll open query. Query 0118 dot query. Is that what I called it? One of our things is to make this a selection instead of a typing dialog. All right, where's my debug view? Let's get there. Oh, save 18. Let's try this. Open a web page. Whoops. Create query. Nope. Open query. This. Oh, it doesn't want to import that? Okay. Save dash 01 18 dot query. Save dash 01 dash 18 dot query. Let's make this a little bigger. And hopefully it opens up a column of just the people. All right. Should keep has saved every action. Well, yeah. Yeah, let's see about a file picker. So are you saying on the create query that all these actions should do that? They probably should. I haven't reconciled myself to it. But let's put it on the list because it's really part of that job, right? Track dirty bit on create query. Okay. So open and cancel work. Keep the state saved on every action. Yeah. Well, I don't particularly mind that. It's more what would be nice is if I track that bit and when we save, we set it, and then in here we check it. Do you want to save first? Go back and save first, or go ahead and run if they haven't set the saved bit. I mean, I could certainly I could make the primitive version that just tracks starts false. When you hit save, it saves, sets it true, and then this thing checks it. That would be a minimal version. But really, every change on everything should change the save status. I don't know if I can, how hard that is. It may be worth it. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind if they save with no changes, because then it's a copy, of some other, whatever they had. If they want to save it twice, that's okay. Yeah, maybe we can get a hash, or maybe there's an identifier we can increment if there's some action that triggers all the way up on database selection or something. But yeah, maybe a hash. Will we trust that? So every time we save, we hash, and if the hash changes, then we haven't saved recently. That could work. I mean, once in a gazillion moons, you'd presumably have a collision. Although hash, I don't know. I don't know what hash promises. It probably automatically gives us a combination of everything and is close enough. It's, the worst case is you have to reconstruct something, and it's, in this kind of 1 in a million chance. All right. Yeah. Maybe that's, yeah. Or, keep track of last saved hash of, config. All right. But I think this works, and I should, well, let me check this in with this. So, make save dialog pop up from main save button. It can cancel or save. Okay. Push. But what? Why did that? Oh, this is everything. Okay, I think I missed one because we took that section out. Where's this section? No, it's in this. No, that's new. That's it. Oh, there it is. This. I think that text is gone. Let's make sure of that. So we're going to clean up a little bit here. Sorry, text. Okay, so stale. Oh, nice. Okay, it's stale, but I can't delete it. Oh, you guys. That's like super unfortunate. Okay, so I got to go back and do it manually. Open with external. I think it did text edit last time. Yeah. All right. Okay. And that should pull back up. Yeah. Okay. And now, all right, let's check the wording. Create query, visible tables and columns, joins. That seems good. Save is good. I want save and open to go away. Cancel, save and open. Okay, so let's find this. I think I'm paying the price that because I automatically merge some of these, they do something to make it hard to do. Database view, save and open. Okay. All right. Now, I feel like I missed something over here. All right, we'll delete that button. And spacer. Okay, so now when I save, save to, I want to change the wording on this. Allow overwrite if file exists. Okay. Cancel and save. All right. Oh, save query? Is that in here? No. Where's this? Boy, it would be nice if I could just like go to the usages. Oh, well, that's what I should be using then. Oh, man. Okay, config database save. That one I can delete. Isn't that funny? Okay. Save query is on this. And then I got to delete. Well, let's save that. I don't know how to. Okay, but I think that all looks good. I believe you can also cancel like this. Yeah, that's okay. Well, I don't know. I would be happy if it just said, do a global search for this string over here, the key string. I mean, it put it there because it found it in the strings that I use in text. That process that built this went through all of my views and said, oh, I see you use text quote marks save config database, and it goes, oh, okay, let's make something out of that. So I don't know, it's got a little smarts, and it wouldn't be that hard to say, oh, this is a global text search for this thing, and just do it over there. I'd live with it. And if somebody happened to make this text string as a real string, it's not going to be the bulk of it, All right, but that's good. Let's run this. I made a bunch of changes without doing that. Yeah, but that's their job. All right, let's make a query. Got the right buttons. If I change, got this. I think maybe run query should be the prominent one. Okay. That's in database view. Open database. Let's make this prominent. And this one just bordered. Oh, yeah. Okay. Run query, save, yes. All right. So we removed dead locale strings, changed button prominence. I think that's all we did. Oh. Tweaked localized strings. Oh, remove, save, and open. Gosh, I feel so much better about the way this dialogue works now. It was an hour and a half, right, to get it, but it's it's so much more like normal apps. That save and open was just kind of goofy. And I think switching from configuration to query is a good move that we did too. Alrighty, let's take that break and we'll come back. We're not running out of stuff on here. I think we've done a lot of this, so let's come back and finish the rest of this section. See you in a few minutes. Welcome back. All right, so let's see what we did. Offer to save before opening and switching, yes. Let's put that down here. Make save and open just open work differently. I think what we really did was, well, that part's useful. Okay, so we changed from save and open to a separate save button and make save button pop up a save dialog. Okay, that part is true. And then, is there anything else important in that? I guess we deleted the save file section. I guess that was after we had the button. Okay. All right. Let's see. So start with all tables inactive. Yeah, that's a good one. Error if no active tables. That's a good one. How do we reset database selection in the face of opening or canceling? That's a good one. Track that dirty bit. I'll tell you what. Let's move this one down slightly, and let's do these. I think this is very much going to be an easy one. Probably more tests will be affected than anything else. Okay. So, tables inactive. So the problem is when we go to the query, like this database only has 3 tables, but you can imagine one with 15 tables or 100. I think the stuff I'm likely to do, 15 is probably not unreasonable, but 100 is possible. I could imagine going into a WordPress database that maybe had some, user input saved or something, and it's got, 50 WordPress tables and 4 of mine, So I'd like to default to everything hidden, and then I don't have to go clicking through every time. It probably would have been smart to do this before before we did the rest of this even. But if I did that, then I could at least, like if I just wanted to show person, I could start in and do that, or I came in like this and maybe class by itself or class and person or something, that's not too unreasonable, I think. And since we're going to put in all the tables no matter what, because we want to do the duplication thing, toggle all. I think the default on any size database, I think the kind of queries you do with this, 5 tables is kind of a lot to join together. Maybe happens because sometimes people, they have reference tables that have like, this has, I'm thinking of Jira or something like that. It's got the state for, this one's in progress and this one's blocked and whatever, is maybe a small table that just has that list, and you can join it into a task with a status that can reference that table. And then every characteristic may have some standard values, I think that will be good, because then you're sort of coming in with no problems. And just adding a tables you need. A few tables will do it for most queries. Even 5 tables is not too much to ask. I don't think. Gosh, I can remember these ones. Going and trying to help a group doing their testing, and they had a SQL query that was 4 pages long. It's like joining, literally 20 some tables together. And, some of these things are joined this way and then group this and merge that and do, it's like, yeah. And you wonder why this query breaks, because no one knows what it does. But I didn't run into that every day. Most of the time queries are not too bad. They're, sometimes a little complicated, but that's it. Okay, so let's find. Now, I don't want the same thing on the fields, the columns. They can start out because even if the class is done, they will be there. Okay, so and then error if no active tables. Well, that should be an error already. I don't know what happens if you do it. Let's see if we can blow it up. You get nothing. Okay. How many things are there? This is probably the 62 or 600 or something. I don't know, but it shouldn't let you really. Okay, so let's move this one first because it's already broken in some sense. I mean, you can do it. It didn't blow up, but it's almost certainly not what you want. Right? It's like if you have a query that you don't want to see any answers for, you don't really need to run much of a query for that. Okay, error if no active tables. I don't know. This one helps our testing, so let's do that one first. All right, there we go. Let's find table selection. Okay, and where's the is active flag? How do you find that out? I guess it's the parent's job to keep track of that, huh? Let's open database selection. Okay. And somewhere he's going to ask for active tables, I guess. The working table? Yeah, if table selection is active. Wait a minute. Isn't that a table selection? Oh, private set. Okay. Yeah, we can do this on the table selection tests. All right. Now, I think there's probably going to be a bunch of tests that assume that things start out active. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Test table is initially, we want this to be not included. We created a table, and we'll assert this as false. This test should fail. Oh, I should run all tests because we didn't do that before. Okay. Run. Whoops. Darn. I'm glad Control or Command Y doesn't do anything because I hit that a bunch. Okay, so this is just running all tests. 1 failure, 2 failures. Join errors and empty names. Oh, an error is renamed to an empty name. What did this say? The following tables have been renamed to an empty name A. Database message. The following tables have been renamed to an empty name A. Oh, warning versus error. I changed that yesterday. Did I really not run tests since then? Oh my gosh. Yeah, all the table tests are going to break because of that. Table selection defaults to false. And then every test that relies on the table being active is going to find out about it. Here's one. Let's see. Table selection. Schema. Okay. Yeah, so we need to toggle table. Toggle table. To make it active before we try and save it off to the rest. Yeah, there's a bunch of others too. Couldn't see them before. Oh, not as many as I feared, I guess. All right, we got tables T1. Selection.table selections equals. Well, let's pull this out first. Variable. Okay, this one we have table selection, relation, person, and session. Okay, we got to toggle each of these. Oh, well, he already toggles. So we're going to untoggle him. Okay. All right, what do I got here? Let's go. Oh, here's table selection. That was the original toggle table. What's this doing? Join tables. So relation table. I'm not sure if I did this one already. Let's just run this one. Okay. Oh, I lost where I kept. I should run them all. I'm losing track. Oh, you're keeping track better than me. Yeah. Okay. Unjoined table causes message. And we're getting a warning about, oh, it just failed. Okay. I'm going to put selection.message. We'll run that one again. Let's see. Okay. Join errors and empty names. Return both messages. Table selection A. We want to toggle it. I'll get there. All right. Relation B. Add entry. Old selection.toggle table. We'll take that out. This should be false. Okay, so this should have one failure now with a better message. Oh. Now I thought actually it's true took a message. Well, we'll put the toggles in. I guess these are going to be lets unless I extract them, huh? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's the Swift way or not. I have mixed feelings on those. But, I mean, I use them in those pipelines all the time, like this one, select not message.contains. Gosh, like Smalltalk loved that style. They would always return self when they had nothing else, on void methods, or what we would treat as void in past Java. All right, two unjoined tables causes message. Okay, so they're unjoined. Yeah, it would be tempting. And we do have to extract these because if we don't toggle them, then they won't trigger the error message. So it's kind of a price. Yeah, I could almost see adding the flag in the constructor, but nothing in production would use it. Okay, so I toggled some, another, yet more. Okay. Okay, just slow. Yeah, I gotta toggle all of this. If I did var here, could I just run through the loop? Nope, they're immutable here. Okay. I think I can just replicate this fast. If I could type. Okay, so table 1, table 2, 3, 4. Table 2 has another. Table 3 has call 3. Call 4. And I'm going to do my rare comment. Don't enable table 4. Join tables. Table 1, table 2, table 3. Did I mess them up? Well, let's diff this. Table join analysis tests. Okay. So it was table section 1, 2, 3, 4 with column another 1, 2, 3, 4. Table 1, column. Toggle table. Table 2. Okay. Now the original. Oh, table 4 should be toggled. I guess I messed that up. Okay. Test rename tables are checked for cross product. They're all active. I guess we're making a fundamental change in the way some of these are dealt with. I can't tell if that last one is... Oh, I guess it's very similar. Yeah, he needs to toggle too. A few more. All right. Table selection tests. Okay. I think it should start active. Well, I guess these should be flipped. How about since table starts not included? All right. Oh, I didn't do any changes. Yeah, I wanted to keep the setting of it out of their control. Oops, let's see. It should not... Oh, I didn't do the toggle table. Or I took it out. Okay. See, one starts out not included because the table's not included. You include the table and it's included. Okay. Everything should run. Good. I don't know why it's not updating. All right. Make tables not active by default. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wanted to keep it in this maybe me not being 100% sure how the mutable interacts with the states. I was worried if you set it here. I don't know why I was worried. And this was only tests that changed. All right, let's make sure when we run it, it actually works. Yeah, good. And turning it on, yes. Turn this off, turn it back on. Okay. All right, good. I'll run that one more. Oh, I should just clear the issues and run it. Yeah. Okay, try again. Oh, it's the deleted. I changed the test name. That's why it was showing up. Okay. Good. Start with all tables inactive. Good. Let's see. Yes. Oops. Where did I put that? Okay. Error if no active tables. Right. We got table. Well, let's find it was table join analysis. Well, is that the valid problem from joining? I don't have any tables. I think it is. Okay, so up here probably. What's this? Not going to tell me, eh? Must be an early test for that first case, right? No table, no joins has no message. Okay, one table, no joins has no message. This one I want to keep. This one I want a message. Yeah, let's assert on the message. Assert equal or, yeah. Analysis message should be something about must include at least one table. How about the query must include at least one table? That should fail. Let's define a string. Whoa, what happened there? I guess that should be error. Okay, if it's equal to 0. Well, let's do it this way. If it's equal to 1, return nothing. If tables.count is 0, return one of these. don't think I really need that comment anymore. That's embedded in the locals. No, okay. Apparently I do. And I expect this to pass now. Yeah, table name. So I think the join is really talking about the tables. I could have a separate one, but I think it's close enough to table joins. It's kind of joining no tables. All right, and let's run. I'm surprised. Why is table join analysis not being done? So it should have popped up a message, error must have tables. Maybe the analysis, no, I don't know when that gets done. What if I open 2? I get that error. Okay. Okay, who calls this? Database selection. Why is there? Oh, not $0 is empty. Oh, only keep non-empty messages. Yeah. Okay. It's always table selections. But I don't know, this thing doesn't seem to care. Ooh, good question. Maybe it is a new analysis. Well, what's weird is I think it runs join analysis. I mean, this is the message string. It should run this whenever. Well, may I say whenever anything changes? Maybe. But these other errors get caught right away. So I'm puzzled. Well, maybe it is a view problem. We'll have to see. Because the view could be doing something to restrict it. Like we run. Okay, database has tables. Tables is empty. All tables. This is not active tables. This is coming right from the metadata. Okay. Database names is empty. No. Pick a database. If it has tables, which this one does, put the database view with all tables. Okay, that's happening. All joins. Add join. Now, if the bridge has errors, On up here, we do that stuff. All right, did we? Oh, wait. Let's keep this. I guess we don't need to save view. Table join analysis. I guess we can stop in that message. No, let's stop in database view.messages. Well, where was that code to run the analysis? In database, yeah. Selection. Okay, I want to stop here. So that's being called really early. Let's print database selections. Oh, that's self. Okay. Hopefully we have 3 tables. We're coming in empty. And we're just starting, okay. Oh, here's... we're going to do this a bunch. No joins. What else we got? Don't get into the debugger all that much. I do once in a while. But I don't see anything to create a little watch variable. Okay, I don't know how many times I'm going to get called in here. Selections, table reference map. There we go. Okay, we're in there. Now I have 3. Okay. So let's step. Well, let's print. Okay, so, well, I guess I'll repeat, but pretty sure we're going to have them all there. Okay. None is active. We'll step over for into, and it's not the tables count, it's the active tables count. Cross products. Right, it's did we tested table join analysis. Okay, it's got the tables. Oh, okay. I guess yeah, we left out a test. We've tested no tables, but we haven't tested no active tables. All right, so let's selection. Let's make another test. No active tables. Has message. Did I say no message? No. Has message. Okay. So we're just going to make a table just like we did down here. I don't know if that second one we don't need. Defaults there. Okay, I think this should fail. Yeah, I don't think it's name analysis. I mean, it's like active table analysis or something. But I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, the join stuff looks at, well, it's driven more by the cross products, the joins. Right. So, why did that fail? Wait a minute. Or why did it pass? Because it didn't run. Thanks, Xcode. All right, that's better. Okay. Well, let's take database selection. And this is really database selection dot. I don't think we have a has, but it's like, well, it's tables. Filter active. Let's pull this out anyway. Okay, let's run this. Yeah, I don't think table name analysis cares about active or not. We're going to run a couple of minutes extra here. Okay, no active tables has messages. Okay, I think we're going to stop here. I think your inclination that maybe it is a different analysis maybe is the right way to go. They're not that hard, right? I think they just produce a message. Where's join analysis? I think most of his job is produce a message in the right condition, and so we started making it part of join table join analysis, but we want to make it a separate analysis. Okay, and take out what we did in table join analysis. All right, well, that's for next week. I guess we will go next week. There's certainly plenty to do. This refactoring will be a little fun, and selecting configurations. Yeah, if we get that done next week, that'll be a good week. All right, well, thanks for today. We've definitely done a nice improvement on the open save cancel stuff, and I think starting with the tables inactive will be the right decision. The warning will be required, but I thought it was trivial. It's not trivial, but I don't think it's gonna be that hard. And then I think we'll do that dirty bit stuff. That's great, and look into resetting database selection, because it looked like something was going on a little funny with that. But that bit is in much better shape. So nice. All right, and thanks for this week. I will see you next week, and that's 2 to 4:30 Eastern time, or 7 to 9:30 p.m. UTC. And then Sunday afternoon, hopefully I'll make an announcement, but share the summary video. Usually I post that on the Twitch thing a couple of days before. Once I finish it, I post it there and then put it on YouTube on Sunday for the announcement. All right, take care. Bye-bye.